Hey, hey, hey! So we're going to be doing a little patriotic look today. Little 4th of July look. I'm actually filming this on the 4th of July. I meant to film it yesterday, but I didn't get anything done yesterday. Alright, so I'm just putting on some Angel Eyes primer because I want it to look good. I want my eyeshadow to look good. I already did my brows a little bit. There's a little bit more that I want to do to them, which we will do soon. I want to do my eye look first. Hopefully this comes out good. If it doesn't, oh well. Oh well, we're just playing with makeup. We do have to go to the store a little bit for like 1 or 2 things this afternoon, so hopefully it doesn't look like butt. So I am going to do a patriotic look, so it's like red, white, and blue. And we're going to be using the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star because it has all 3 colors in it, and it makes it easier because it has all 3 of the colors that I need in it. So I'm going to start on the inner corner with, we're going to do blue. And I do try and let the eye primer set for just a minute, but like I apply it first on this eye and then on this eye because I'll start on this eye. So, and we're just going to go in with a small brush. So I hope everybody is doing good, having a good 4th of July. I know that this won't be posted until tomorrow, the 5th. But I hope that you had a good 4th. Ours is going to be a little bit different this year. Usually we go down to my aunt's house and do a bunch of fireworks. But this year, because we're supposed to get some storms and because they were going to have like a lot of people there, we made the decision that, I made the decision, that it's a little bit too much for me. You know, my aunt doesn't have a basement, so we have to go to the church in her town, go to the church basement, and if there's like a tornado or something really bad, and her house isn't like that big, so to have all of those people, have a lot of people there is going to be, I was just like, it screams panic attack to me. You know, I don't do well with fireworks anyway. I have some PTSD related to that. So just knowing that and already having to deal with that, and my emotional support dog, my brother's dog, since my brother moved, he's not going to be here this year. So, Loki, I miss you. Loki, I miss you. You're my best friend. How can you leave me? Alright. So we did blue. We're going to do blue, white, and then red. And I'm hoping to do these without too much crossing. Like, I haven't done a full patriotic look in a couple of years. I think I did them when I was with Unique. But, you know, I haven't... Because that was the thing, you know, you gotta do patriotic looks, and you gotta do holiday looks, and all of that stuff, and it was just, and I'm not necessarily making fun of that, it's just, there was a lot of pressure put on you to, you know, do makeup looks for every holiday, every, you know, little thing. They would post, like, lists of holidays, like donut day or like eyeshadow day and all this stuff, so that you could do makeup on that day, or, you know, do something special, have some special post for that day. And you know, it was fun, but it was a little disingenuous at the same time. And if you've been in MLMs, you probably have been through the same thing. So, alright, how do we look? Does that look good? I'm not trying to blend it like a whole lot. We just want it to be, you know, blue and then white. This eye I feel like looks good. This eye needs a little work. And maybe I just need to go in with the blue on this one and kind of get that, I don't know. This blue is stunning on this palette. I have almost, well, I don't want to say I have almost all of Jeffree Star's palettes. I have quite a few. Because he does a sale every summer where it's like buy one, get one free, I think it is. And definitely take advantage of that if you're interested. I know he's pretty controversial, but I still like the cosmetics, you guys. Like, I'm sorry, the cosmetics are good. Like, it's good. Just because somebody may not be a, you know, a terrific person, there's more than just him in that line, and there's a lot of people that work at Jeffree Star Cosmetics that are just trying to support their family. So, I don't know. That might be controversial. I don't know. Does that look about even? Yeah. Looks good. Okay, so now I have two reds on here. I think I'm going to use the licorice color. And I'm going to put that in. So, okay, the blue that I used is called Soaked. The white that I used is called Virgin. And then the red is called Licorice. Licorice. And I'm trying to put these on and like not blend them super a lot. You know, I want to blend out the edges, but I want to get the color pressed on there first. So, what do we think? Do we like? Do I need to take it all off? And start over. Please don't tell me I have to start over. I really should have done the blue and then done the red and then put the white in the middle. Is what I should have done. But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect unless you're me and you're a perfectionist. You know, if you're a perfectionist, then just get it as close as you can. You know, let's just blend it with our fingers. Let's just go in and do that to where it's like, you don't want it super blended. I'm trying to get this white like as bright as I can get it. One thing about Jeffree Star's palettes is that if you want, maybe this is just me, but like if you want your look to look good, his palettes are a good choice. I'm just taking a clean brush and kind of going along these edges here and just blending and soften things up. What do we think? What do you think? I think it looks like I did crack. Does it look like I did crack? Is that offensive? I used to, fun fact, I am like obsessed with white nail polish now, or like pale nail polish. When I was a teenager, there was a trend. Ooh, I'm getting that all over my clean shirt. There was a trend of like white nail polish, like matte white. And I got some, and I thought that was, you know, it was like the coolest thing, right? And my parents were like, it looks like you dipped your fingernails in a can of paint. And I'm like, well, I didn't. Anybody else's parents make snarky little comments like that that cause you to rethink portions of your life? Nope, just me. Cool. 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 I'm gonna try and... We're not trying to super blend it, we're just trying to soften it up. Soften it up? Okay. And I know that this seems like a lot of work for like a pretty simple look, but I am a perfectionist, so it is what it is. And the only thing I hate about using white eyeshadow is that I get it on my eyelashes, and my eyelashes are dead. They don't need any help. They is already pale, darling. They don't need any help. Alright, so I think that's good. So now we're going to go underneath my eyes. Careful, we're going to take a little bit of the red and we're going to put it right here. We want to go very, very lightly. You know, you just want... You don't want to blend it too much with the blue. I did get a little bit of blue underneath my eye, so we're trying to be very careful and not... You know, we don't want it to look purple. We want it to be distinctly red. You can see me. Sometimes I know I hold the mirror way too far. Alright, so we're doing some red. And I have to say, this looks pretty crazy right now, but just trust the process. You know, trust yourself, trust the process. Probably the biggest tip with makeup. Okay. Now, for the white, I'm going to go in with a bigger brush. We're just going to get a tiny bit on there. Go like this. Go like this. We do have a white eyeliner pencil, which may be better. You might get a little bit more color out of it. I'm just trying to do it with eyeshadow first. So that the colors match. Getting all kinds of eyeshadow in my eyelashes, so go me. Yeah, we might have to use some eyeliner. Make sure we get just a solid white. And now I'm taking an even smaller, probably the smallest brush, and just going in with the blue. And again, you don't really want this to mix with the red, so just be very, very careful with it. It can mix with the white. It's not gonna, you know, do like some funky color, but like if it mixes with the red, it's gonna look purple. And for me, like there's a cute look that I used to do. Blue on one side of my eye and purple on the other, and I think if you don't blend them, I think it, you know, it can work. But I tried to do a similar look not too long ago, and it just looked, my face just looked bruised. So It's like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? You just want to talk. But we're just being a little festive. Let me know in the comments if you did shoot off any fireworks, what kinds you shot off. Biggest thing, how much did you spend on fireworks? Very, very curious. We did get some. Sometimes we get some years we do, some years we don't. We did get some this year because I thought maybe Joey would want to shoot some off, so I was like, you know, okay. We can get some and he can, you know, shoot some off. But we'd only spent like $30, $35 maybe. And I've always been one of those people who I could go and I could spend hundreds of dollars on fireworks, like easily. And with inflation, I feel like prices are even higher. You know, and it's even easier to spend all that money. At least I used to be that way. And then it's kind of like, well, you spend all this money and then you just blow it up. You know? And you have nothing to show for your money. And ever since I thought that, I was like, I'm just going to watch other people blow up their money. Once you grow up, once you're like an adult and you have to pay bills and and all that nasty stuff. Yeah. Alright, so what do we think? Does it look good? Does it look like Colleen Bollinger's apology full of a ukulele? Oh goodness, I'm just kind of touching up different areas. You don't have to. I do this because I am a perfectionist and I want the color to be I want it to look a certain way. So, did y'all dress up for 4th of July? Did you do any fun makeup? I know some women, like, you can really go all out. When I googled 4th of July makeup looks, like there's a lot. And I like to be festive and stuff, and I am one of those people who could go too far with it. Because you know, honestly, you really don't need to spend hours on your makeup. Unless that's something that you want, you know. But I think that's what we're going to do from there. I did want to do some eyeliner and then... Alright, so that is my eye look. So let me go get my eyeliners, and when we come back, I will do my eyeliner. And we're back. Alright, so now for my brows, I wanted to finish off my brows. So you guys have seen how I like to kind of break up my brows and do little fun tails. Well, I thought we would do a fun blue tail. And this eyeliner is really hard to sharpen, so hopefully I can get something that looks okay. This is the Illuminati gel pencil, and I think it's an electric blue, but I kind of thought we could just put like a little bit of blue in our brows. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Just playing around. Does that look stupid? Or does that look normal? Let me get... We're going to go ahead and comb this through my brows so it kind of just looks a little better. I wasn't prepared for the blue to be as bright as it was. That's why we put some in our eyebrows. So... just kind of comb it through, and it keeps it, it puts it back to looking just a little bit more natural, you know. Because apparently I'm going for a natural look. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, I feel like that does something to the look. And I need to extend the blue on this side. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I did find a white eyeliner, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this underneath my eyes, just right here, like here. And then I might go ahead and line, should I line my eyes, Jason, or should I do just like a regular black? To line my eyes.
I would line with
Huh?
the white. I would use the white.
The white, because I'm going to go through with a liquid black over it.
Oh, then, yeah, just do the black.
Black. I was thinking about doing a black liquid liner because I am trying out black liner. Alright, so I'm going to go for one of my favorites. This is the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense in Ebony, or Intense Ebony. I really like it. It's very dark. I also like the KBD Trooper Black pencil eyeliner. And see, like, I wanted to go, like, all the way and do, like, you know, red liner and, like, red, blue, white liner, you know. But here's the thing. I have a too much gene. And I feel like that would take it too far. And have it be more clownish rather than patriotic-ish. Whereas if you do like the black liner, it kind of keeps it back as far as like a normal, maybe a little bit more wearable eye look. If I have the mirror in front of the camera, please tell me, because I don't mean to do that. Alright, we looking okay? Looking okay? Dink and flicker. Dink and flicker. In the interest of giving my eyes just a small break. Alright. What do we think? I don't want to like mess with the blue too much. Like I don't want to make it I don't want to get rid of the blue underneath my eye. So, but I really like this one. This is still the Slick Flick from Relove by Makeup Revolution. I really like the tip because you can really just go and stamp it on here. And it's just very easy to use as far as felt tip goes. I find that I am more of a felt tip girl than a movable tip, if that makes sense. And I just got it in my eye. That's fun. Oh, I ruined it. I ruined it. I ruined it. I'm really not good with liquid eyeliner. I try, but I'm really just not great with it. Shaking, dude. Oh, well, apparently that's the kind of wing we're doing today. Okay. Do they look similar? And I ruined it. I ruined it. I ruined it. Too much Jean. I'm gonna go just make it a little bit thicker right here. Okay, we're gonna put it down. We're gonna put it down. Put it down for 5 minutes, rest. We're gonna see if we like it. Probably not. We're gonna see. Alright, and because I went over some of the blue, or blue or red? Yeah, blue. So I'm just going to take my brush. We're just going to go in and lightly pat over it. Like underneath, just so we know that that color is there. Does that make sense? When it's way thicker on one side than it is on the other side. Oh, okay. Alright. And then we're going to have to go in with the red just ever so slightly. What do we think? Does it look good? Does it look like Laura Lee's apology full of holes? Alright, this is probably going to be too much. We're just going to take we're going to go under our eye. Add some of that white back in. Ooh, apparently I can get rid of the black with that. Mm-hmm. So what do we think? It's not perfect. It's not the way that I envisioned it necessarily, but it's not bad. Not bad. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for my eyes, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we will come back and do my face. And we're back. So I may or may not have, but definitely did wait too long. We took too long of a break, and we had a thunderstorm, which made it really dark in here, which is why there is a light on over here right now. Just disregard that. I mean, I hope that helps, but like... Alright, I'm going to start by putting some... What is this? Redness correcting base on here. Man, the last couple of days, my brain has just been going. I swear, the closer I get to my birthday, the more I'm just like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know where I am. I just want to be taking a nap. So I really actually like this. It really does block out my redness very nicely. It's not like greasy or goopy like some of the other ones can be. And it's not super thick. You know, you rub it in and it blends in, but like it still covers stuff up, if that makes sense. So your face doesn't look like all green. So if that's what you were wanting, you might want to go with a thicker option. So, alright, let that set for a minute while I get my foundation and brushes and everything out and ready to go. Get my foundation brush, highlight, and my, no, we're not going to do that. I was like, different brush with this bronzer. I was going to say with this blush. That moment when you can't talk. Alright, so this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Porcelain. I grabbed the wrong one. I have one that's like almost empty and I just dab it like under my eyes sometimes. And then I have one that's a good one that I use. And this is just my go-to foundation when I want my makeup to look really good. This is the go-to. I really love it. Sometimes it does look a little yellow on my skin, but I'm a very hard skin color because like I'm pale, but like I'm neutral, but like I'm cool, but also a little warm, which is why I'm neutral, but you know, it does a fair job. We've had an interesting day. We've been watching true crime because I put true crime on and nobody said anything to me, so. And so I just put true crime on and we watch that and be thankful that it's not us or our family. But I was watching Rob Beauty Christie's her video, and she was talking about true crime as entertainment. I don't think it should ever be like entertainment. You know what I mean? I don't think somebody else's misfortune or death should ever be entertainment. But I do think that we can learn a lot from it. Like, I do think that people like me who watch Forensic Files, and I'm just like flabbergasted by how these crimes get solved. Like, I just think that's so incredible that I'm like, maybe I could go to school, should go to school, and I could study this stuff. Or, you know, like, I'm interested in how they do DNA. I want to kind of learn that so that I'm like, okay, you know, then I can help with the backlog of rape cases, you know, and get on at a lab and work rape cases. Of course, it's also about whether or not they can afford it, because I know you can't just like go to a lab and just start, it's not like you just get on at a lab and you start processing this stuff. Like, I do know that, but I'm of the opinion that if we get more techs in there, get more people that are able to do it, maybe it won't cost so much. I know the equipment's expensive, but I don't know. That's just my thought process. You know, the more in demand something is, of course, the more expensive it's going to be. Because you don't have other options. You have to either pay what they're wanting or you don't get it done. So. Okay, and I use this sometimes in place of concealer. I don't use concealer a whole lot because I use, I go underneath my eyes with the powder foundation. I tend to not use concealer because if I use concealer, then it just looks way, way too pale. It just pales me out. Alright, so this is the Essence Baby Got Bronze stick in Fair? Moon Dust. It's the lightest. Like, it's almost a grayish color. Like a grayish. I'm kind of trying this out. I actually really like this. I don't mind this. I don't know that I like this one as much as the e.l.f. one, surprisingly, but I don't hate it. It's definitely a cute little affordable option, especially if you travel a lot and you just need something. My hair. Right. It's really cute and it looks really good. I don't think I've tried it on this foundation yet, and I wanted to try it out, so we're using it today. But I've liked it. The past couple of times I used it, the first time I was like, it's okay, but like not my favorite. And the last time that I used it, I was like, wow, that actually looks really good. You just really gotta put some color on there and just blend it out. And yes, I'm using my finger for this. Yes, my hands are clean. You could use a sponge, use whatever you're comfortable with, right? I just use my finger because I feel like it blends it better for me. And it's just a little bit easier. Alright. And isn't this stick so cute? It's like tiny. Alright, I forgot to take out my, I do use like a little angled brush and I kind of go in and just blend it out. So if I didn't get anything with my fingers, I go in and do that number. I haven't decided if I like that yet or not, but because I can't decide if it pulls the color up. But I'll go underneath with my foundation brush. Okay. Alright. Of course, we gotta wipe off the finger. That was noisy. I apologize if you heard that disgusting sound. My husband is drinking water and he's an animal.
I was trying not to make noise.
Well, you need to try harder. It's like, I was trying not to make noise. I was like, who wants to tell him? Alright, and this is NARS Orgasm Blush. This is my go-to blush. If you want something to look really good, you want your makeup to look really good. And this is a very nice pink. It's kind of shimmery, but it's also subtle. Like, it's not in your face. And I just like that. It's just like a hint of blush. But it's not super heavy. It blends out like really, really well, so it doesn't look too heavy on your skin or like too pink, because me, I have redness in my cheeks and I cover it up and then put blush on it, and it's like, what be the point? And then I do take the brush I use for bronzer and just kind of not necessarily cleaning stuff up, I'm just, you know, making sure everything is blended and kosher and all that. I did get this via BoxyCharm, this NARS. I think I got it in BoxyCharm. I got it in some box. I did not actually buy this. It came in a box. Some subscription box. Alright, so now for some highlight. I was going to use cream products today, but I'm like, no. This was my thought process. Like, I want it to look really nice. So I do have a highlighter that I got in Ipsy that was freaking stunning, but I have no idea where it is. So, but this is the Ace Beauté Glow Essentials highlighter palette. It's got 6 different highlighters of varying colors in there. I kind of mixed it up. I use all of them, but like the darkest one, because my skin is alabaster. It's glow in the dark. My husband came to get me up the other morning because he gets up like really early, and then I'm a child, so I have to be woken up. But he came to get me, and like, if you put my arm next to his arm, my skin is very, very light, y'all. Like, very, like, glow in the dark white. I mean, I know I don't go get sun. I know that. But it's just a little ridiculous. Okay. Alright, I think we're about done with the highlights. It's not as bold as I wanted, but that's okay. Because I may be going out, I may not. I'm not feeling too great today, so we're just going to be lucky to get my makeup done. Alright, and then this is the Yes, I put this on over the highlight, and the reason is because I tend to put highlight on way too heavy, so it's like bam, and then if I put this on a little over it, it kind of takes it down to more of a natural finish, where it looks just like a little bit more natural, a little bit more contained. But this is the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hours Hybrid Powder Foundation. I think I've talked about this a couple of times. I do use this, I just don't use it as foundation. But I do bring it down, you know, kind of just over areas where I want just a little bit of extra color. You know, nothing too much. And if your highlight disappears, like I feel like mine did, you can always go like go over it again. Because for whatever reason, I use this brush all the time for my highlight, but like today it's just not. It feels like it's just not picking it up much. So, y'all are probably over there like, okay, stop, we can see you. We're aliens, we're watching from space, we see you. But I do find that with this palette, with the Ace Beauty Glow Essentials, like if you take it on your brush and you just go like this, it's going to be like natural. If you take it and you go like this, it gives you a lot more color. So if you just dab it on, it's kind of just like a really natural, glowy. But then if you take it and you're just like swiping it, definitely more color. Put it right above. So that is my face. I also use my Unique setting spray, which I'm almost done with, which I didn't bring over here. So I'm going to setting spray my face, and then I'll finish my makeup and come back and show you guys the finished look. And we're back. So this is the finished look. I do think mascara could be a little bit more dramatic, but, or fake lashes would actually really suit this eye look. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. On my, lashes are the Maybelline Defino Lash Mascara in very black. Very, very black. And then the lippy is Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Wifey. I really like this shade. Unicorn Blood is a little bit darker. It's a little bit deeper of a red, more like a maroon or even like a brownish red. Whereas this one is more like just a red. So, this is my 4th of July look for 2023. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching me do it. And let me know all the details about your 4th down below. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content is going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!